Google acaba de celebrar su evento Cloud Next y, sinceramente, ha sido impresionante. Han hecho varios anuncios que me pillaron completamente por sorpresa y que demuestran que está yendo aún más lejos en el terreno de la inteligencia artificial. En este vídeo te voy a contar los momentos más destacados, los resumiré y te daré mi opinión personal sobre por qué creo que Google está tomando la delantera. Aquí tenemos el primer anuncio de Google y se trata de su nuevo chip de inteligencia artificial llamado Ironwood. Es el más potente que han creado hasta ahora. Está diseñado para ejecutar los sistemas de IA más avanzados, no solo los que responden a preguntas, sino los que realmente piensan, razonan y toman decisiones. Este nuevo chip está pensado para lo que Google llama la era de la inferencia, en la que la inteligencia artificial ya no se limita a contestar nuestras dudas, sino que las analiza y nos da respuestas como si fuera un asistente real. Ironwood permite conectar hasta 9000 chips entre sí gracias a un sistema de refrigeración especial y una red de alta velocidad, formando una estructura 24 veces más potente que los superordenadores más grandes de hoy en día. Esto se traduce a una IA más rápida e inteligente, como Gemini o AlphaFold, funcionando de forma aún más eficiente. Además, es mucho más eficiente energéticamente, tiene mucha más memoria y puede enfrentarse a tareas mucho más complejas sin perder rendimiento. En resumen, Ironwood es el motor que va a impulsar la próxima generación de inteligencias artificiales ultrapotentes y llegará a finales de este año. Así que, para todos los que hablan en internet sobre cómo está creciendo la capacidad de cómputo, sí, lo están clavando.
Compared to our first publicly available TPU, Ironwood achieves 3,600 times better performance, an incredible increase. It's the most powerful chip we have ever built and will enable the next frontier of AI models. In the same period, we've also become 29x more energy efficient, and Amin will share more later today. This progress is laying the foundation for breakthroughs across multiple fields.
Hemos podido echar un vistazo a la IA para medios de Google. Ahora ya tenemos disponibles todas las modalidades en sus plataformas para empresas. Vale, como usuario normal quizás esto no te llame mucho la atención, pero todo esto acabará llegando poco a poco a casos de uso cotidianos que seguramente te resulten muy útiles. Y como era de esperar, muchos de estos sistemas los veremos muy pronto integrados en el entorno de trabajo con IA. Esto en concreto ha sido bastante interesante porque Google tiene un montón de modelos diferentes que la mayoría de la gente ni siquiera sabe que existen. Así que si te interesa descubrir otros modelos de Google como Laria o Chirp,
beyond Gemini, over the last year, we've made huge improvements to Imagen 3, our highest quality text-to-image model, which generates images with better detail, richer lighting, and fewer distracting artifacts than previous models. Imagen delivers accurate prompt adherence, bringing your creative vision to life with incredible precision. We also introduced Chirp 3 to help you create custom voices with just 10 seconds of input and to weave AI-powered narration into your existing recordings. Today, we're making Lyria available on Google Cloud to transform text prompts into 30-second music clips, and we're the first hyperscaler to offer this capability. Let's hear a clip from Lyria. VO2 is our industry-leading video generation model. It generates many minutes of 4K video watermarked with Synth ID to ensure they can be identified as AI generators. It gives creators unprecedented creative control with new editing tools, including camera presets to direct shot composition and camera angles without complex prompting, first and last shot control to define the beginning and the end of a video sequence with VO seamlessly bridging the gap, and dynamic in-painting and out-painting for video editing and scaling. With Gemini, Imagen, Chirp, Lyria, and VO, Google is the only company that offers generative media models across all modality. And all of them are available to you today on Vertex AI.
Como decía, echadle un vistazo al Vertex AI Media Studio de Google. Es una plataforma bastante completa para generar vídeos con inteligencia artificial. Lo interesante es que incluye ángulos de cámara predefinidos y este vídeo muestra casos de uso muy variados que podrías empezar a aplicar desde ya.
We're going to use Las Vegas skyline as a perfect backdrop for what we're going to do with Vertex AI Media Studio. So let's go ahead. We're going to start by bringing in the Las Vegas skyline image. Really high quality, beautiful image. We're going to generate video, but here's the new hotness. Check it out. Camera presets built right into VO. Panning left, panning right, time lapse, tracking shots, and even drone shots. So let's go ahead and submit a drone shot of the city skyline. There we go. We'll go and submit this. Now normally this would take a few seconds. I ran this earlier today, so it's cached, so it's going to be a little quicker than normal. All right, let's look at video number 1. Absolutely spectacular. We have the ability to see the fountains, the Eiffel Tower. Now let's go ahead and take a look at video number 2. A different angle that VO creates for us. Again, stunning imagery. You can see the clouds in the background, and look at the cars driving up and down Las Vegas Boulevard. Absolutely incredible. Now, one video is not going to do it for the concert promo we want to do, so I want to show you some of the other videos that I created. I have one here of the stage being set up, all through the power of VO. I have one of the band. I even have one of the audience actually clapping for what they're about to see. This will be a good reminder for all of you. Now, something very interesting happened. It turns out that VO can do something that my 12-year-old can do, and that is be an expert in photobombing. It turns out that this great video we just saw has a crew member, and we love our crew members. However, in this case, I'd like to feature the guitar because the guitar is the most important part of the band. So let's go ahead and use VO's new in-painting capability. And I'm sorry, sir, I apologize. I know you're very good at your job, but I am going to have to remove you from this image. We will send flowers to you and your family though, sir. Let's use the new in-painting capability. Wait a couple of seconds, and let's see what we see. Now, if this does what I think it does, it should preserve every single aspect of what we saw before, just without our stagehand. Look at that. Okay, so we got some video clips. Now we need some music. Let's try the first clip I created with Lyria and see how we like it. You know, that's not quite my tempo. I need music that's going to make all of you feel like I'm never going to give you up. I'm never going to let you down. I'm never going to run around and desert you. So, let's try clip number 2 and see how that works. All right, we have the recipe. I like that tune better. We've got the videos, we've got the music. Let's pull it all together and see what it looks like. Here we go. Play it, Sam.
Ahora vamos a echar un vistazo al entorno de agentes de Google. Si estás siguiendo un poco el mundo de los agentes de IA, sabrás que está evolucionando a una velocidad increíble. Así que aquí conviene prestar atención porque, como comenté antes, muchas de estas novedades que nacen en el ámbito empresarial acaban llegando al usuario común. Y es ahí cuando empezamos a oír hablar de ellas, como es el caso de ahora. Ha sido muy interesante ver de cerca cómo Google está desarrollando sus propios marcos para agentes usando este sistema, y también cómo ya hay gente que lo está utilizando en la práctica.
So for the next few minutes, I'm going to be a relationship manager at a bank. Starting with a quick tour, this is my homepage, authenticated and personalized just for me. The agent gallery lets me see my company's approved selection of purpose-built agents, including ones powered by third-party models like Llama and Claude. You see we've got some Google-made agents, we have agents that my bank has made available to me, either ones we've created or ones built by partners. And then the best part, my own personal agents, which I can build directly inside Agent Space with this button over here, or even easier, just from having a little conversation. Let's see how easy it is to create an agent to automate a daily task. Now, it's critical for me to stay on top of what's going on with my clients, so I start every morning with a portfolio analysis. I'm going to use a clipboard because no one wants to watch me typing. Run an analysis of my client portfolio and identify potential risks and opportunities. This only uses information that I have permission to access. It knows which clients are mine and summarizes top points from my data sources like OneDrive, Salesforce, or Dun & Bradstreet's. If I have questions, I have a direct link to my sources here. And if I need even more control, I can refine that list of sources. But Agent Space doesn't just summarize information. It's interpreting my question and surfacing what matters most. For example, in this chart, I can see Agent Space's flag that Acme General Contracting might have some cash flow problems in the future. Already, it's given me a massive report, which is going to save me a ton of manual research, and I can go ahead and read this later. But for now, let's set up an agent so I can keep an eye on Acme. Agent Space automatically generates an agent plan based on our conversation so far. And this is good, but I think I want more. I'm going to have it generate an audio summary and send it to my inbox so I can listen to it on my morning commute. And just like that, I have built my own custom agent to use whenever I want without writing a single line of code. Now, Agent Space has identified a cash flow problem with Acme General Contracting. I need to dig into that. Maybe this is a problem with construction in general and not specific to Acme. Agent Space has already identified that possibility as a suggested follow-up. So now let's go ahead and deep dive into general contracting industry trends. This activates Google's Enterprise Deep Research Agent, which starts by telling me what it plans to research and in what order. At this point, I could edit this plan if I wanted to, but it looks pretty good, so I'll start the research. Now, I do want to call out, we've cached the plan and the results here. Normally, this would take a little bit longer. This agent is pulling in real-time information from Google Search to build its report. But even cooler, it's also searching my internal enterprise data and adjusting this plan in real time, adding additional questions based on what it's going to find along the way. And again, an incredibly insightful analysis, including some source links, but thankfully, here at the bottom, it also is going to give me a great, succinct executive summary. Let's take a quick look at this. Yep, I can see Acme General Contracting is likely being affected by rising material costs, supply chain disruptions, and regulatory complexities that pose significant hurdles. That's really great. I mean, okay, maybe not for Acme, but the analysis is really great. I don't want Acme to be surprised by this at all, so I'm going to have our bank's cash flow agent do some forecasting across the next 3 quarters for me. This agent uses Google's new time series forecasting model, which is specifically trained for scenarios just like this. And again, I'm going to get a super clear, very clear summary with, at the bottom, some great recommended steps for Acme. And I need them to see it right away, so I can ask Agent Space, draft me an email to Acme General Contracting CEO requesting a meeting for next week. And just like that, I've got the draft ready to go. And even better, I can send it off directly from within Agent Space, so I don't even have to switch to Outlook or Gmail. I'm all set. And Agent Space has saved my session, so I can prep for that meeting right where I left off whenever I'm ready. Let's go ahead and recap. While I don't actually work for a bank, the value that Agent Space adds is very real. It's so easy to interact with all of your enterprise data and tools in one place, and build and use agents directly from that conversational workflow. Powered by Gemini 2.5 and Google Search technology, Agent Space is the only hyperscaler platform on the market that can connect to third-party data and tools and offers interoperability with third-party agents and models. For companies with strict regulatory needs, like a bank, Agent Space provides stringent access controls at the employee level and can operate within your own VPC, ensuring that your data stays yours while meeting all of your requirements. Agent Space is a game changer, and we can't wait to see how you all put it to work.
Ahora vamos con los agentes que realmente van a estar en páginas web haciendo tareas. Este es otro ejemplo de cómo estos agentes van a interactuar con nosotros en el mundo real. Personalmente creo que esto es un gran acierto. Sé que a mucha gente le preocupa que la IA le quite el trabajo, pero en este caso concreto me parece fundamental que sea la inteligencia artificial la que se encargue de este tipo de tareas, porque permite una interacción fluida entre el usuario y la tienda, mejorando muchísimo la experiencia del cliente. Si has llegado hasta este punto del vídeo, dale like, suscríbete y déjame saber qué piensas en los comentarios. Activa la campanita para no perderte ninguno de mis vídeos y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo.
Hey everyone, I'm Patrick Marlowe, a product manager here at Google Cloud, and I am stoked to be here today showcasing our next generation customer engagement suite in action. To be honest, I'm even more excited to spruce up our keynote stage. I was thinking some greenery and flowers might be nice. You know, I've already made a couple of trips to the hardware store this morning, and I still forgot to pick up potting soil. Classic. So let's see how a next-gen agent can hopefully help me get this last order correct. We're going to start a brand new voice interaction with our agent here.
Hi there. Welcome to Simple Home and Garden. Is this Patrick?
Hey, yeah, this is Patrick. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning to you too, Patrick. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It looks like you've been shopping with us recently. I see you have a few things in your cart already. What can I help you with today?
Yeah, so I just bought some plants, and I'm trying to pick out potting soil and fertilizer, and I'm not sure if I'm getting the right stuff. Could you help me with that?
I can definitely help with that, Patrick. To give you the best recommendations, could you show me the plants you bought? I can take a look and help you choose the best soil and fertilizer. I'm sending a video request to your browser now. Great, I can see you. Just hold the plants up to the camera so I can help identify them.
Yeah, so I have about 40 of these in various different colors.
Those are beautiful petunias. They're a great choice for vibrant color. Let me take a closer look at the items in your cart. Okay, I see you have standard potting soil and general purpose fertilizer. That could work, but petunias really thrive in a rich, well-draining soil and a fertilizer specifically for flowering plants. Okay, I found some recommendations for your petunias.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at these now. They look fantastic. Thanks.
Great! Would you like me to remove the standard potting soil and general purpose fertilizer and add the Bloom Booster potting mix and Flower Power fertilizer to your cart?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, I've updated your cart. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
I mean, not unless you can come over and plant these for me.
Funny you should mention that. We actually do offer professional landscaping services. Would you be interested in a quote?
Yeah, I mean, how much would something like that cost?
For planting 40 petunias, I would suggest a 4-hour appointment, which would come out to $200.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm curious, do you also price match?
Yes, we do price match on occasion, but it's usually on a case-by-case basis.
Oh, in that case, I most definitely saw an ad from one of your competitors, Greenscapes, where they were offering 50% off first-time landscaping services for new customers. You should totally give me that 50% discount.
Apologies, but it looks like that amount is beyond what I'm authorized to approve. Let me check with my supervisor to see what we can do. Just a moment.
So I'm going to step away from being the human user in this conversation for a moment, and we're going to go behind the scenes over here to our call center. And so what you're going to see here in our CRM Salesforce is that our virtual assistant, our virtual agent, has escalated up to a human call center manager, also played by me. And what I can do here is guide the agent through this portion of the conversation without fully taking over the conversation. So you can see here, Patrick is requesting a price match for 50% off offer, and I'll say something like, you know, we can't do that, but we can do 20, let's say we can do 20% instead. And I'm going to send this message, and then we're going to pick up the conversation on the other side.
Good news, Patrick. My supervisor has approved a discount. We can offer you 20% off our landscaping services. I've applied a 20% discount to the landscaping services.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll take it.
Fantastic. Let's get that scheduled. I can have someone out tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. or between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Which would you prefer?
Let's definitely do the afternoon time because I have a pickleball tournament in the morning.
Great. You're all set. You'll receive a confirmation email in just a moment with all the details. Is there anything else I can assist you with today, Patrick?
Yeah, do I actually have to pay for the landscaping services right now?
No, we'll just add this to your account. And you can pay once the service is complete. Anything else?
No, I'm just going to finish checking out here. You've been really wonderful today. Thanks for your help.
You're very welcome. Thanks for choosing Symbol Home and Garden. Have a great day and good luck at your pickleball tournament.